COOKERY Exploratory course for grade 7 and 8. Most essential learning competencies. COOKERY Exploratory course for grade 7 and 8. Lesson 2, Learning Outcome Number 1. At the end of this lesson, you are expected to carry out measurements and calculations in a required task. The most essential learning competencies are: first, give the abbreviations and equivalents of measurements. Measure ingredients according to recipe requirements. Convert system of measurement according to recipe requirements, and perform substitution of ingredients. Our topic is carry out measurements and calculations. The following are the abbreviations of unit of measurements. C for cup, G for gram, kg for kilogram, L for liter, LB for pound, ml for milliliter, OZ for ounce, PT for pint, T or TSP for teaspoon, T, TB, TBL, or TBSP for tablespoon. Different people may use the identical recipe for molded desserts. All of their molded desserts could turn out differently because of the different measuring and mixing techniques. The following section presents some important measuring equivalents, tables, and conversions. Below are the table of weights and measures. First is how to measure liquid ingredients. It could be measured in cup, or in the US standard system of measurement, or in metric system of measurements. Measuring ingredients correctly. Measuring ingredients correctly. Accurate techniques in measuring are as important as the tool for measuring. Therefore, always observe the following procedures. For rice and flour, fill the cup to overflowing, then level up with spatula or with straight-edged knife. A sifted flour. Most cake recipes call for a sifted flour. In this case, sift flour 2 to 3 times, spoon into the cup overflowing, then level up with a spatula. For the refined sugar, sift sugar once to take out lumps, if any. Spoon into cup and level up with spatula. Do not pack or tap the sugar down. For measuring brown sugar, pack into cup just enough to hold its shape when turned out of cup. Level up with a spatula before emptying. Level the measuring spoon with straight edge of a knife to measure small amounts of salt, pepper, leavening agents, or solid fats. Liquid ingredients. Use liquid measuring cup, a glass or plastic cup with graduated markings on the side. Place the cup on a flat, level surface. Hold the cup firmly and pour the desired amount or liquid into the cup. Lean over and view the liquid at eye level to make sure it is the proper amount. Check and calibrate timer, thermometers, scales, and other measuring devices according to manufacturer's manual before using. Ingredients which measure by volume and by weight demand standardized measuring tools and equipment. Do not shake the dry measuring cup to level off dry ingredients. It is easier to weigh fat, butter, margarine if bought in a pre-measured sticks. If fat does not come in pre-measured sticks, use a scale to weigh the needed amount. Liquid should be poured into cup in desired level. Cup should stand on a flat surface. Spring scale should be adjusted so that the pointer is at 0. Place pan, bowl, or a piece of wax paper on a scale to hold ingredients to be measured. When using the balance scales, place the pan on the left-hand side of the balance and the pan weight on the right-hand side. Add the required weights to the right-hand side and adjust the beam on the bar so that the total is the weight needed. Ranges, or sometimes called stoves, provide the heat for cooking on top and in the oven. The controls for range heat must be accurate and easy to operate. Tools and utensils needed for cooking on the range and workspace should be within easy reach. Learn to match the size of the pan to the size of the unit and to select the right amount of heat for the cooking job to be done. In microwave cooking, time schedule must be followed exactly because every second is important. The microwaves shut off automatically when the door is opened. Refrigerators are operated by electricity. The unit that does the cooling is underneath the box behind the grill. Dishwashers are a great help if food is rinsed from dishes before stocking them. Follow the plan for stocking as suggested in the direction by manufacturer's manual. Mixers are the most useful machines in commercial kitchens and even at home. It is good for making salad dressings, sandwich fillings, for sauces, mashing potatoes, beat butter, and eggs. Attachments are also available to chop, whip, squeeze out juice, and make purees. Coffee makers mostly are automatic, requiring only the measurement of coffee and water. In preparing foods on the range or in the fryer, heat is transferred by conduction. Perform substitution of ingredients. Perform substitution of ingredients. How many times have you been ready to cook and found out you were out of a certain ingredient? Sometimes it is inconvenient to run out and purchase the necessary ingredient, and it is easier to use similar product as a replacement. There are, however, several factors to consider when substituting ingredients. Take into account differences in flavor, moisture, texture, and weight. Substitutions with an acid factor such as molasses need to be neutralized to avoid changes in the flavor and texture of the product. Differences in sweetening and thickening power need consideration in sugar and flour substitutions. To help avoid disappointments when substituting ingredients, understand the physical and chemical properties of all ingredients. Measure accurately. The following table gives substitutes that may be used to get a finished product similar to the original. The ingredient equivalents. A time to remember. This is Mylene Huliganga. Thank you for watching.